Teleunión Latina, uniendo los latinos a nivel global.
Hi. I'm Natalie Brendle. I am here at Common Ground Community Development where I work. I am the manager at 1201 Bake Shop and Coffee. We're here in Lake Worth, Florida. I am also an artist at trades, so I do my art business on the side. If you're ever interested in purchasing a commission or purchasing some of my artwork, you'll find it on Instagram at Natalie_Claire_art, or if you email Natalie Brendle Art.
You say commission. What exactly is commission?
A commission is a piece that's requested. So for instance, if you wanted a painting of your family dog, or a painting of a portrait of somebody, or a landscape, or something specific, you just give me as much details as you can, or an image. And I'm able to recreate
You're
it.
able to recreate that.
So I can recreate it in all different kinds of mediums. So I do things from pen and ink to pencil to watercolor to acrylic to pastels. So I do all different kinds of art. My main art is acrylic and watercolors.
All right, so let's talk about this right here. Let's talk. You're into details. I see
Yes.
you're into.
Yes.
It needs to be refined.
Yes. Yeah, I am overall a detail-oriented person, and so I love looking at an image and painting everything that I see, from flaws to imperfections to beautiful things about the image. So I don't like to leave any details out. I like to make sure that the entire image is shown. So I like to do even the tiniest of hairs, say on somebody's face.
Very much into detail. I saw a little while ago.
Yes.
This is your passion right here.
Yes.
Water.
Water is my passion. It's something I grew up in. I grew up on a lake. I grew up on a river. I grew up going to the Keys. So a lot of our family vacations involved water. And so, like, for me, I've always loved being just underwater because it's a very calming feeling.
Underwater.
Yeah. I always said if I could ever have a superpower, it would be breathe underwater.
Breathe
So that I
underwater.
could always be underwater.
You into scuba?
Yes, I
You
went
into scuba?
to school in Orlando, and I went to it was a private school that had a really great art program. So my teacher, his name was Mr. Earl, and I credit a lot of him teaching
This is
me.
cool. Can you talk to me a bit about this one? This is really cool.
Yeah, so actually, for a point in my life, I struggled a little bit with depression. And in that time, that's when I painted this piece, was because I had felt like there was always no hope. But at a point in my life, I ended up finding Christ, and then I felt like there was hope again.
Yes.
And so all of the hands in the dark water was almost as if, you're being dragged down.
Drag down the forces.
The feeling of like depression and the basically the weight of the world just pulling you underwater.
And then this particular hand,
Christ's
that's
hand.
the Christ hand.
Mm-hmm. So that's Christ's hand.
Christ's hand.
Going into the water and pulling me up out of that. So then
Christ can go anywhere.
Yeah.
Underwater, above water, anywhere
Yes.
to rescue.
Yes.
To rescue his creation.
Absolutely. Yeah. Like they said, they'll leave the 99 sheep to go after you if you're lost. You can be found anywhere by him, and so he's always pursuing us. It's a matter of when we decide to pursue him, that's when we really feel like we finally get rescued and freed from a lot of bondage.
How many of this in that particular time you worked on different pieces like this?
Yes, I did actually. I worked on a lot of pieces kind of like this one. So if you look at a lot of my high school art, you see just like paintings that look like there's no hope whatsoever.
Right.
And then you see the switch from when I found Christ to there's paintings and it looks like there's no hope, but then you see Christ in the background in some way, or his hand there, showing that there is hope. And so it's a matter of like going to him and asking for help and being freed through him and finding his love and accepting him. And then you find that hope, you find that joy again. And so you see that flip. So I painted quite a lot about that. You see a little bit in the beginning, and then you see most of it after I found hope.
Okay, so plenty of artwork for that. That
Yes.
I imagine that has not only helped you come out of this place, but also others.
Yeah, actually, I studied to eventually become an art therapist because I know that art in general, it's known to reduce anxiety and depression and things like that. And I didn't realize it, but during high school when I was struggling a lot, it was my go-to to express my emotions and how I felt. And then it would always give me hope in a sense, you know, showing that, you know, Christ was my hope. And so like I loved adding him into that piece because a lot of people can relate to depression or anxiety or things like that. A lot of people have gone through that, through suicidal thoughts and all of that, but then adding that bit of hope, like this may be how you feel now, but there is a way to be freed from that feeling. And so that's what I truly loved painting, especially in that transition from no hope to then hope. And so that's why I want to paint more where, because I understand the feeling of having no hope, of having no desire to continue to live, but Christ gave me that desire to want to live again.
Okay, how do we contact you? First of all, I love your art. We love the art. We are in love with your art, but we are also in love with your testimony and what you're.
Thank you so much.
I bet there's so many people through this particular video that they're gonna reach out and contact you.
Absolutely.
Because you're cool like that and you have a lot of knowledge and understanding of what you went through and how to solve it.
Absolutely.
How do we contact you?
So how you contact me is you can message me through my Instagram account, which of course, like I said in the beginning, was Natalie_Claire_art. And you'll see a lot of my pieces up there that I posted that do have that story. And then I also have email that I use for this in particular. It's nataliebrendelart@gmail.com. So it's NATN.
I'll write it on the screen.
Yes.
It'll
Okay,
all be
cool.
also written on the screen. I thank you so
Awesome.
much
Of course.
for this
Thank
interview,
you.
okay? Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.